Okay, here we go. It is 1550 as promised. A new video as well. I just realised it cut over. But yeah, new video. So welcome, the EU4 deleting the biggest country. We started off 25 years for the excitement, but I think we've realised 50 years probably a little bit more appropriate since we're about to lose probably quite a big chunk of the map in Europe at least. So Austria's doing very well, as we've seen. They've annexed Bohemia, Hungary and Burgundy. They were not slowing down. Great Britain actually started colonising France and Turkey, which is quite impressive. We've got Tripoli here. I don't know how much this has been affected. The Morocco is gone. Tlemcen's doing well. Tunis is gone. I'm guessing some of the Ottoman allies normally are gone. The Mamluks are still here. Shirvan is doing quite well in this region, which I don't think that's too usual. This area is still a bit of a mess. Yemen looks to be doing quite well. Malwar's starting to emerge in India. Lanzhang and Ayutthaya doing quite well here in Southeast Asia. Still no one really getting into the Ming territory. Tibet formed up here and has now migrated down here, and someone else has emerged here, but okay. Jiangsu is doing well here. No sign of a Japan just yet. But yeah, well, I think we're removing Austria, but I haven't actually looked, so it might not be. Oh, there is some colonising. Portugal getting started, as is Castile mostly. And I mean, this is a complete mess between the natives, but we'll leave that up to them to sort out. But yeah, I believe it is going to be Austria. I'm pretty sure. No, it's Great Britain. Just 12 development. They overtook them. So there we go. That's pretty big. So how do I do this again? Annex. What is Britain's tag? GBR. There we go. I would have guessed probably something like that. There we go. So Great Britain is now gone. So all of that progress of colonising France and the Ottoman territory is over. Great Britain is now completely available, as is most of France. So Austria lives to see another day, but they may only have 50 years left. We will see. It's going to take quite a bit for Muscovy to overtake, but we'll see what happens. The main focus here is to try and get some small countries that never really do anything to show up. But yeah, now I've got probably a 30-minute wait for the next 50 years, and I'll hop in when we get there. We'll probably do a bit more of an in-depth breakdown of the ledger, just to fill out the videos a bit more, of course. We've got to get 10 minutes at minimum. No reasons. No, I'm joking. But yeah, it's kind of, these are really awkward to record because I don't really know how long the final product is going to be, if that makes sense. I don't really know how long the final video will be. I think the last one was like 10 minutes, which is perfect. But yeah, obviously I could get there and there's like 5 minutes worth of stuff. But yeah, we'll press play. As you see, it's fairly fast. We'll be at 1600 eventually. Okay, half an hour was perfect. It was exactly, alright, it was 29 minutes. Not bad at all. Not a bad estimate. It is now 1600 in this crazy game. Sadly, Britain seemed to be the only country interested in colonising the empty land. It's quite weird that Castile isn't. I guess they're just sort of programmed to focus on the New World early on. I don't know. And Britain obviously maybe has claims on some of the French stuff, which maybe helped. But then they did go for Constantinople, so I don't know. But yeah, I think it's Austria. I'm sorry, Austria. I've really tried. They actually just wrecked Poland in a war. So this is going to leave a gaping hole in the rest of Europe. I'm assuming it's Austria. Yes, it is. Castile and Portugal are neck and neck, second and third. But yeah, there we go. So it will be Austria. What we got going on? India's still split. Malwa looks a bit bigger, but Delhi is, I think, the highest in terms of development. Yep, 7th. Yemen is still growing, which is pretty cool. Ethiopia struggling. Oh, over here we got Mossi and Zazao. Alright, sort of the main players. Over here we got Kilwa, Moravi down here looking quite big. Tripoli still around. Tunis with a bit of a comeback. But yeah, Austria is a bit of a mess. What is this borders? This is disgusting between the Papal State and Naples. Oh my goodness, that is terrible. Okay, that is gross. Let's not zoom in too much on that. Don't want to get demonetized. Aragon. Did France have Barcelona? They must have done. But yeah, Aragon looks pretty weak at this point. Mamluks doing their thing. Castile with plenty of stuff, but Portugal is right up there too with Brazil. Rio de Prata? Yes, de Prata. De Plata is somewhere else. That's lower down if they get there. There we go. Still no Japan. Manchu was formed out of what was it Jiangsu? So that's cool. But let's have a quick look. Who's got the biggest army? Here we go. Total for troops. Mamluks actually leading the way. Obviously Austria is their own country. Some of them obviously will have vassals and stuff. Mamluks, Castile, Austria, Delhi, Portugal, Venice, Malwa, although Venice has a lot of these with 0 manpower. Malwa, Manchu, Sunda, Andhra, and Hosokawa and Kilwa are up there. I wasn't expecting that. Lithuania, Zazao, Obviously, technology plays a part. Force limit, maybe a better guess. Yeah, Austria with 0 manpower. Mamluk, they just beat Poland and Lithuania by themselves, so that would be why. Mamluks, Castile, Portugal, Delhi, then Philip Bengal is up there this time. So yeah, a little bit of a change in the order. Who's got the most boats, force limit wise, again, just because that's Portugal. Venice, Mamluks, Castile, Denmark, Kilwa, Sunda, Hosokawa again, Andra, Bone, the Papal State, Malacca, Sweden, Lenape. I've never heard of some of these places, which is what happens when you mess with the game and do things it shouldn't be doing. Development, I guess we'll have a quick look. Highest ever is Austria. I mean, they are the great power as well, so they are going to go 3 development for some of those countries. Mamluks, Portugal, Delhi, Muscovy. This is just on their country. Don't know how Portugal is above Castile. I guess they've not formed colonial nations. Malwa, Manchu, Bengal, Lithuania, Poland. New Castile is already up there. Bermanis and Mossi. So that's pretty cool. Tex. I'm not going to read through them all, but there you go. See who's at 48. If you want to pause, have a bit of a deeper look. Ideas. Mamluks and Venice leading the way there. Power projection. There you go. That's a good one. Austria, Kute, Pasai, Yemen, Miami. Which I think is... I feel like they're not actually in Miami, but maybe they are. That's pretty cool. And then we'll just have a look. What are some of the big wars going on right now? Instead of me flicking through, Austria is beating up Venice, so Venice is being handed a lifeline. Poland is going after Nogai and the Timurids. I mean, Poland will be happy Austria's gone. Castile is going up against a ton of natives, but that's about it in the big ones. Portugal's doing the same. So it is time. Here we go. Annex. Got to find their code. I always forget. Austria is Hab. See, that's one of the random ones, like Hab. I would never have guessed that in a million years. I know it's Habsburg, but I guess there's someone else who's AUS or something. Australia. Probably not Australia, but someone must be. But there we go. They are gone. No more Austria. There is now some gaping holes. It is all colonizable. We saw Britain do it, so it's just up to someone to pick the right idea group. I don't know if the AI will. So maybe it is a good idea we've slowed it to 50 years. So I will come back at 1650 and probably round off this episode when we see what's happened next. As it stands, it would be Castile in trouble, but them and Portugal doing a lot of colonizing, so we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. An hour, no, not an hour, half an hour more later, even a bit longer this time. It is 1650. We'll wrap up this episode once we've gone through this bit, and then we'll do probably the rest tomorrow. Or not. Well, I don't know how these are going out. You know, the next one will be the final one. Bit of a short mini one. I never know how to do these EU4 ones. I'm working on it. We'll see. Try and figure out the best way to do it. I don't want to show. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and commentate on everything. I mean, this series would have been like 2 hours long already. I guess it's not too slow, but it's just hard to sort of zoom in on what's going on. And understand it all. There's so much going on under the surface. But yeah, I believe... Actually, I don't... It's Castile or Portugal. Someone's going. But we'll do the map review first. Japan has formed. They're doing quite good. I think they're up to 8th. Portugal and Castile both colonising China right now. So whichever one survives is going to have a great next 50 years. That's for sure. Getting all of this. Seems to just be them filling up the holes. Even though most of Europe is still very empty. Here is broken. Ayutthaya and Lanjiang seem to have fallen apart a bit. Malwa is currently beating up Delhi. Portugal actually has some of this coast of India. Yemen, oh no, is it falling apart or are Yemen doing good? I think Yemen could be in trouble. Oh no. Mamluks still doing their thing. Timurids, this area is still a mess. Up here still mostly the same. Mongolia looks quite big. Muscovy, pretty big. Novgorod, how is Novgorod still around? I don't know. Poland is somehow expanding over here. Denmark and Sweden have got some pretty disgusting borders where Denmark have integrated Norway and lost Sweden. Magdeburg, I thought they were close, but no, I think this was previous progress, and they're not even the emperor anymore, it's now Brandenburg, but there we go. Whoever this Berg country is, they're doing quite good. The Papal State looks pretty strong, they've eliminated Naples. Tuscany is actually here, that's pretty cool. And then you still have Milan, Venice, the normal candidates. Castile, Portugal, more of Portugal. Zazao and Mossi still here. Kilwa, Moravia. Yeah, this is the same pretty much. Portugal did go really big in Argentina and Brazil, but Castile has just about the rest of it. Central America, southeastern US. But up here, the natives still just holding on to their stuff. So pretty. Oh, they also have the Pacific. But yeah, I think it is Castile, but it might be Portugal. It's neck and neck, and then there's a bit of a drop to the rest. It is Portugal. Oh. I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be Castile, but no, it is Portugal. So there we go. Annex Portugal. Good. I mean, that did not work for obvious reasons. Because no, it did work, but it didn't take the colonies. Oh, that's cool. So the colonies are getting their independence. I mean, I can live with that. That's good because we need some countries left. No, okay, that's fine. It did work though. I didn't have to actually put in the 3-digit code. If I had have put POR, which I'm guessing is what it was, it may have killed all of them, but I have no idea. But either way, the colonies have their independence. It's a bit annoying that it didn't just become Brazil, but maybe it will change to Brazil. But yeah, those guys are all free now. And yeah, I'm totally fine with that. That's cool. I'm not going to remove them one by one. I think most of you guys would probably agree to not do that. I think Castile, I'm afraid this could be a painful 50 years for you, because unless the Mamluks go into like God mode, I think you might be getting caught up with. But there we go. That is how everything's looking so far. As I said, these videos are a bit awkward, so sorry if the length that the final sort of video is a bit weird. I don't know, it's like 3-minute stints sort of things. I'm trying to fit in the information. I don't want to overload people because I know it's a short video. If I read out all of the ledger, it's not very fun. Similar to how I do the info addicts in Civ 5, I try to just do the top 5 or 10. And here I don't want to read it out every time just because I don't know how much interest it will be. The map shows us a lot. It is a bit weird that so much of the map is staying empty. But yeah, apart from that, I guess there's other cool ideas we can do. If you have any ideas that, you know, you'd like to see me try in EU4, do let me know. We'll give those a try next. I mean, these only are a few episodes. It's not as big of a commitment as, say, a Civ 5 AI series, which is why we're doing this right now, and not a Civ 5 AI series. But thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.